Stark warning from the Prime Minister tonight. The worst of the energy crisis may still lie ahead. And with fuel relief set to expire in July, Anthony Albanese is refusing to extend the subsidy just yet. The government instead...
As owner-drivers, we're basically contractors, we're a small business. So therefore we need to pay for our own fuel. With the latest fluctuations in fuel being so dramatic, it's been absolutely crazy, and I don't think anyone's been able to keep up. I've been trucking for about 40 years. It had an appeal back then. There was a rumour that it was good money, and you could, if you worked hard, you could really get ahead. And I thought, well, if it's a good paying job, and I like to travel, and I thought that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a truck driver. I'm an itinerant owner-driver, so I float. I go everywhere and anywhere, you know, just where the freight needs to go. If the situation's right, well, off we go. I've been up to 8 weeks on the road and just going backwards and forwards, and even if you do, you get to go to your home city. Sometimes you don't even get time to stop through home. You just go in, you unload, you reload, you're out and gone again. It's definitely a single man's life. In a typical operation, what we've always based things on is a third. A job's got to be 1/3 that you allow for fuel, 1/3 that you allow for the truck, being wear and tear, maintenance, and 1/3 is your wages. The war in Iran has caused fuel prices to jump up to more than 50% of our cost. In some cases, it's at 60%. The fuel itself has actually probably doubled in some cases. So obviously that's putting a lot of strain on operators such as myself. Even when there wasn't a fuel crisis, there was always slim margins in trucking. Once you get a blowout in your fuel the way it has, it just absolutely destroys the smaller operators, and even some of the big operators. They can't handle the pressure either.
On when to save at the pump.
Service station here now. Transport operators might do the work today. Now, they don't get paid for 60, 90 or 120 days. That, coupled with the fact that there's not enough in the cost recovery, would be enough to send a business broke. Sorry mate, how far? No worries, thanks Bruce. Day-to-day life, it can be a good life. It's definitely hard on the family system, you know. Long periods away from home. You know, the wife's left at home to look after the children and handle a lot of the pressures on her own. I'm divorced a long time ago, and I blame the industry for that. I was never there. You're constantly away because you're trying to earn enough to cover truck payments, house payments, you know, kids going back to school, you know, all the rest of the bills, the normal bills that go on. So we do what we know best, get out in the truck and keep driving. Okay. Is that $2.08 for diesel? No. I've got to check that price out. If that's right, I'm going to fill up. Can't see if it says diesel or not. I don't think it would be. I stop anywhere when I'm tired. Usually I try to stop at a truck stop. Typically they have a restaurant, they have showers, they have laundry facilities. And then I come out and I sleep in the truck, because the truck's obviously got a sleeper like most long distance trucks will have. I could be bouncing around for as long as I like. Unless I've got something special coming up, I don't sort of bother if I'll go home or if I don't. People forget that during the life of most products, they get carted by road. Whether it be your Weet-Bix, your milk, your bacon and eggs, whatever happens. You get up in the morning, it didn't magically just appear. People work through the night and work long hours to get them products there. To me, the industry's been taken over by greed. People at the top just don't want to pass down. And we get all these increases, fuel, registration, repairs, mechanical repairs, but our rates of wages haven't gone up to keep up pace. And that's when people start to take shortcuts. And once you start to take shortcuts, that's when you start flirting with danger. Delaying maintenance on vehicles, sneaking in extra hours to try and finish a load so that you can get onto the next one. Shortcuts that shouldn't be taken. We need to have a long-term solution to this problem. What we've got at the moment is covering us as an emergency measure, but there still needs to be long-term solutions. People at the top, for example, Woolworths, Coles, Aldi, need to pay a sustainable rate down the line so that the people down the bottom that are doing the job are paid adequately and able to survive. I like the freedom, I like the people. There's a lot of good people in this industry. Good-hearted people, they'll give you their last dollar if they thought you needed it. And that's a rare quality to find in any person, you know? What, do you got a horse in the back or a couple of horses?
Just one. I was supposed to have two, but after 3 hours of trying to load the other one, I'm like, I've got to go. I've got to sit down.
Fair enough. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to go because maybe there's something happening at home that I would have liked to been at. But most of the times I'm just feeling just chilled and relaxed. You just get out on the open road and let's just go.